To Spirit Within Reach TV. I am your host, Anna Simon. I'm coming live from Dallas, Texas. Tonight it's a peaceful night. It's a tranquil night. I am so blessed to be here for you. I wanted to do a tutorial on how to create the inner peace you so deserve. Everybody that I talked to all over, this week all over the world has been asking me, hey Anna, I'm so busy. Oh my God, Anna, what do I do for inner peace? I don't find time for myself. It's like, oh my goodness, you know what I mean? And I'm like, look, you gonna, and then I tell them a little about me. I get up in the morning. I sometimes have to watch my grandson because my daughter drives her fiance to work, and that's okay. But before that, I wake up really early and I start blogging. I start posting. I start making little cards and little notes and sending them out to all my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook, all my social medias. And I send people a positive quote to awaken them, to enlighten them, to help them, and to say that they're not alone, because you are not alone. You are not. And I decided to step up and make video tutorials for free to help you guys, because you know what? Inner peace is very hard to find, right? And how do we find it? We have to want it. We have to want it to create it. And so we have to start with who? With you. Like myself. I have to start with myself. You have to start with yourself. And that's the most important person is you, right? Correct. So how do you find it? And you know what? I do it early the crack of dawn, because my day, it goes boom, 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 so quick that I don't have time to stop. Okay. So I kind of, like I said, my inner peace to me is meditating consciously. Meditation is a very good source of connection to the divine, to the creator, to God. It is important to connect, to feel from the heart and our soul that there is a God, and there is, let me tell you, to connect to our angels and our guides, to feel like someone is listening. You are not alone. Believe me, trust me, you are not alone. If you ever feel alone, just call upon God, the angels, and they will hold you. Ask for signals, signs, people to come into your life. But that is another how-to tutorial. This one is how to create your inner peace. As I always go back and forth sometimes, because sometimes I'm channeling and all these messages come in and I'm like, ah! But today, your inner peace is very important to me. So I'm going to tell you, first of all, you find some time. And don't tell me you don't have time. I run a business. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a grandma. I'm a daughter. I take my parents to doctors. I have my, grandbaby. I have my daughters. I mean, I do it all. Okay. If I could do it, and believe me, right now, I could wish I could be over there with my spouse, and hanging out and just vegging and not thinking of nothing, but I can't help it. It's like my divine soul, my inner peace is making courses, making tutorials. This is my inner peace. It brings me joy. My hobby is to help people, but it actually is my lifestyle. Talking to you is what makes me happy. That's the truth. Talking to you makes me happy. But how to create. Hi, welcome to How to Create Your Inner Peace. 7 tips. I was talking about how to create your own little span, your own little, inner peace. And if you're going to tell me you're real busy, believe me, I am too. But you could do it in the morning. You could do it in the night. You could do it, when you find peace. 10 minutes of your day is going to make a big, big difference, okay? Because let me tell you, I do it when I wake up. My spouse is still snoring and sleeping. I love you, honey. But the whole thing is that, I do it because I want to make a difference for my inner peace, because everyone from everywhere wants me to help them. And sometimes God told me, you got to help yourself too. You got to have some inner peace. Life is too short not to take care, of yourself on that level. So I was just saying hi to everybody coming in the chat room. But definitely, I wanted to tell you how to create your inner peace. Find your sanctuary. My sanctuary is my little meditation section in the house. Now, I don't get up early and wake up everybody in the house. So what I do, I lay there, I close my eyes, and I listen to the ocean or the birds chirping, or I put a meditation in my earphones, and I like listen to my binaural beats and everything else. And so that's what I do. And then I visualize myself having, inner peace, and the angels coming into me, and as I ask them, give me some peace, the strength, the energy, and the wisdom to help whoever is led to me in Yahweh's name, in the divine's name. And so I do that, and I lay there, and then I wake up refreshed, and I'm like, okay, it's time to create. And that brings me inner peace. So 7 tips. Step 1, stop focusing on what makes others, how can we say, what makes others, the angels are like talking real fast, blah. What they're trying to say is, step 1 is, don't start worrying about everyone else's problems, okay? You gotta find yourself and love yourself, because how can you help others if you're like all over the place? And if you're kind of feeling like, well, everyone's taking advantage of me and I have to help people and I have to do it for everybody else, but you're not doing it for yourself, that ain't gonna make sense. So step 1 is focus on you. Yes, it doesn't make you a selfish person. Not at all, okay? Because you're gonna be like, oh my God, Anna. No. You have to, this is only when you feel overwhelmed. I help everyone. I'm not a hypocrite. I help everyone all over the world when they call me and stuff. I still make time for me. So this is the whole thing, is when you get overwhelmed, this is when you stop focusing on other people. Let me clarify. We're live, so I'm rewinding. You start focusing on yourself when you are overwhelmed, okay? I repeat, focus on yourself. Step 1, when you are overwhelmed, when you feel like you want to pull your hair out, take a breather, pull back, turn off the phone before you go to bed, like an hour, and meditate and find your inner peace. Go within and turn off the logic, because sometimes our mind is on 24/7 and it's not going to let you have inner peace and connect. So 1, focus on you. When you're overwhelmed, find your safe net. Find some alone time. 1. Okay. 2, release what you cannot fix immediately. Meaning, say you got some bills and it's late at night and you got the bills and you opened them because you're working and you just had to open all the bills. Don't lay there and start focusing on, how am I going to do this? How am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to blah, 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 kind of thing. Release it. Give it to God and say, thank you, God. I know you're going to help me in divine's name get these bills paid off. And I want some inner peace right now, this moment. So release what you cannot fix immediately at that moment in time, because all you're going to do is stress out of it. And that's not going to give you any inner peace. So you can't control the outcome. Remember that. If it's evening when you open it, or in the day, you could figure out, believe me, God will answer and you will get these things paid. But if it's late at night and you're opening it, you need inner peace. You need not to focus on it. And you're going to say, Anna, it's very hard not to focus on it because I'm stressed now. But that's where the faith comes in, the trust that God has a divine plan for you. And it will be there in the morning. And I'm telling you, if you let those bills go in the night, of course, you have to deal with them in reality. But if you that evening and go to bed and just say, God is going to handle them, in the morning you're going to have an inspiration, a phone call, something will manifest that will help you through it. So step 2, release what you cannot change. Okay. Step 3, write down what you feel is overwhelming to you, the issues, the problems, everything that you feel that is kind of blocking you and making you feel overwhelmed. Okay, so write everything that's making you feel overwhelmed. Come to people, circumstances, and issues. So that's the 3. So write down everything that is overwhelming you, that is not giving you. Maybe this is a better way. 3, write down what is not giving you inner peace in your life. Write down. It can be people, persons, situations. Okay, got it? Okay, got it. Step 4, rewrite a whole summary of how you would like your blueprint of yourself to come out. Like, how would you want this resolved, basically? And give it to God. You're writing, God, my bills are being paid. I'm less stressed. I'm more healthy. I'm financially getting a raise. That is step 4. So you write, so step 3 is releasing it and writing down what you're not happy about, what's overwhelming you, and all the nonsense, okay? And step 4 is rewriting it to a better agenda, a better vision, a better, bucket list, and making it into balance, where you start resolving in writing. When you start manifesting in writing, God sees you taking action. So as you do that, He's going to help you. He's going to open the doors. So start writing how you would like to rewrite, fix this. And don't doubt when you're writing. Don't say, oh, I know this is not possible. I'm going to write him to pay off my bills and blah, blah, blah. Allow God to bring the people, the sources, and it will happen. Trust me, it always works. So that's what you do. Step 5, start drinking more water. The soul, the body, start energizing and taking care of you. Start loving you. I, do this because I love you guys. I love people. This is my life's work, and I love doing it. So step, as we say, 5. Yes, we're on 5. Thank you, angels. Is you have to love thyself. Start finding tools, ways. If it's studying, if it's working out, if it's eating healthy, do it. Love you, fix you, start healing you. If you don't like the way you look, start little by little working on yourself. And you'll see that divine changes are imminent. So let's start, okay? Step 5, tip 5. 5. I ask upon the angels to help everyone that's listening. Step 5 is gratitude. I just did a little thing for you that I asked the divine angels to give you healing energy. As you hear me, you are now awakening your soul to inner peace. I ask in Yahweh's name to help everyone that is listening to have inner peace, to find a source of information. If it's not only this tutorial, others, to lead them to their inner peace. Step 6, have faith. Faith in humanity, faith in yourself again. Have faith that things are going to be okay, and that it is in God's divine timing. But inner peace could be instant if you accept it. So accept it, inner peace. And once you accept it and you stop worrying and stop saying negative things like, I deserve this, it's not going to get better for me. Don't say those words. Erase that nonsense. Erase it. Erase it. It's not true. And you know what? Inner peace is loving yourself. Figuring that one day the whole balance of you will be, but it takes steps. 7, rejoice in what you have. Sorry, I'm moving a little. Rejoice in the life that God has given you. Acceptance of yourself, how you are, is the key to it all. Accept you, love thyself, and all will radiate back onto you. You are divine child of God, and you deserve inner peace. And these are simple, these are just not even the deep teachings I teach. These are just simple little tools to start it, okay? You could tweak it, you could do whatever you want to it. But I'm telling you, main key is turning off gadgets sometimes. Like, I know I'm on one because I'm teaching, but sometimes before you go to bed an hour, if you're married, if you're single, rejoice. If you have a puppy, if you have a husband, if you have a wife, or kids, rejoice in your life and what God gave you. And God will open more doors. He does that with me all the time. I help and it radiates back to me successfully. So I'm telling you, step 7 is rejoice. Acceptance. Accept you. You deserve inner peace. And that's it. Those are the keys. I'm Anna Simon. If you want to rewind it and listen to me again, I'm going to have more tutorials. Please forward it. Please like it. Please subscribe to my channel. And I will have more tutorials, interview, the things that are going to come up. But I thought I'd get on after a long day and give you a message of how to create inner peace. It's very easy and it will take time, and some people immediately, but we're all different. So don't judge yourself and practice. If you expect it to be done in a day, it doesn't work that way. Some people a week, some people months, some people, depends on the person. Connect, raise your vibration, find inner peace. Inner peace is the key to connecting. It's one of the major keys. Connecting is loving and giving inner peace to yourself. This life wasn't meant to be as stressful as it is now. Let's find you. Give yourself inner peace. And I want to bless you for watching this. I want you to please sign up for my TV channel, as they call it, Spirit Within Reach TV. Sign up for it, okay? And I'm going to have more tutorials. These are just simple, easy breezy, free. And I'm doing a big courses and everything else, but these are just my little tutorials. So please, and if you need to talk to me in a private teachings, just go up there and click on 2, and it will take you to spiritwithinreach.com. I'm Anna Simon. You have a wonderful and blessed evening.